Okay. Another Alien versus Predator.
Uh,
I don't think I saw this one. That
yeah.
shows you how much I enjoyed the first one.
This is the one that this is pretty much generally considered by a lot of people to be like the worst movie
Of
to
the
ever have
series.
of the series. Like if you have the
Oh.
Alien and Predator series, all the films,
Uh-huh.
people generally consider this the worst one.
Yeah.
Alien vs Predator, the first one's usually at the bottom. This is like at the very
Well,
bottom.
this gets into the space of like teenage horror flicks. I think, the high school horror.
Yeah.
Like what was it, The Faculty, which I fucking loved as a movie. I love The Faculty.
I don't remember it. It's one of the few movies I've seen I don't remember it.
Oh man, I enjoyed it a lot.
Because the thing is, like, I like the fact how this takes it finally to Earth. Finally, we'll have an alien story, or at least a half alien story that takes place on Earth. But then they don't really do anything with it. And then this movie, the cinematography, it doesn't look so bad in the trailer, but if you watch the movie, the cinematography is atrocious because
wow.
it's so badly lit. And the thing is, let me mend that just a little bit. It's not okay. At least according to the cinematographer, he said he shot it right. But they said like in the editing in post, they got messed up. And he's probably telling the truth because the guy who did the cinematography of this did the cinematography on the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh really?
That is one of the best looking films ever. And he's done some other good films too in terms of cinematography. So in this case, I believe him. But still, this film looks, you can't even
really
tell what's
dark.
going on. It's
Yeah.
really dark. Like darker than
So
this
it
trailer.
sounds like the critique on how dark it is like broad enough that he would address it to come out and say, I actually shot this with light, and they edited it in post. And usually cinematographers and DPs, at least to my knowledge, they don't usually come out and talk about
No, they don't.
that kind of
They
stuff
don't.
afterward.
That's still criticism to this day with this film. Just
Yeah,
recently.
just looking at the trailer, it looks really dark.
Yeah, that somebody, like, this was 2007, so now 17 years later, people still to this day criticize this film because of how dark it looks.
I'm guessing, if I had to guess, a reason why they would tone it down so much, why they would make it so dark, my guess is that as they were working on it in post, the prosthetics, the makeup, something about it didn't look convincing enough that they had to turn it down. It's kind of like if you go to, let me just make this, change this. It's kind of like, if you go to like certain restaurants, they have the light very low. And the joke is that like, if the light is so low, you can't see what you're eating. So, and maybe to some extent it's true. Like if you can't really see what you're eating, you just taste it and the flavor might be better, or like you can taste it more thoroughly if you can't really see it,
Yeah, I get the comment.
But like for cinematography, where lighting is everything,
Yeah.
as someone who has done DP work, I can only assume the reason why they would drop the lighting down so low is just because in post it did not look good, and so they just figured they would cover it by making it really dark.
I mean, it sounds like a good explanation. I can't remember if they actually said specifically why it got messed up in post. Was it intentionally done in post? Was it accident?
They just didn't check it on a different screen. And they could you imagine the editor just had the monitor really bright the whole time and like no one bothered to check the footage on another screen to see how it looked? That'd be
something
painful. That would be painful. Yeah.
I wish though the cinematography was the only problem. Like the characterization is like the characters are non-existent. The flattest, most stereotype generic characters around, and it also doesn't help that. I mean, I didn't have a problem with the violence, but the film's extraordinarily violent, like even by Alien Predator standards. And there's one scene that even like hardcore horror fans, someone like said went too far. Which
Really?
So there's a pred alien in the movie.
What?
Oh, so. At
the end alien?
So at the end of the first Alien vs Predator, the Predator gets impregnated by an alien.
I remember that. Yeah, and they're like a hybrid thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And so the hybrid grows, and it's the lead, I guess, monster.
Okay. Is
in
it
the
like the
movie.
enemy of my enemy is my friend situation?
Well,
the
it's-
alien and Predator come together to defeat this one foe?
That would have been cool, but no, it doesn't go in that direction. It's like, so they send a Predator to go after this pred alien, which is on Earth. Because somehow it got on Earth. Like I think the ship crashed or something.
Wasn't the original on Earth?
It was, but then like remember like the Predator
They
take off.
Yeah.
And then in space the Predator alien came out and it ran amok on the Predator ship, and I think the Predator ship crashed on Earth.
Okay.
And it got loose to Pred alien, and so Predator from the Predator planet. I will appreciate this. They did show the predator Pratt for like 1
That
minute.
sounds painful.
Another predator comes and tries to take down this pred alien, but also remove any evidence of like the pred alien. At the same time, this pred alien could go ahead and give birth to regular xenomorphs by like instead of the whole facehugger thing,
Yeah.
it does like even I think there was eggs in the movie too, but it could also
Like asexual kind of.
well go down people's throats, like spit these like these egg like things down these people's throats.
Interesting.
So there's this one scene with the pred aliens inside a pregnancy ward. So all these pregnant women,
got you.
it implants
Okay,
them with
okay.
these eggs,
Yeah,
and then their stomachs burst, and you have all these multiple chest
Okay.
bursters in these bellies of these now deceased pregnant women. A lot of people hated stuff like that. The movie is terrible, just badly acted, everything.
okay.
But as much as I do not like this film, I do think it's better than the original Alien vs Predator. Though I'm in the minority on that. And I don't think it's the worst Alien vs Predator. I mean, Alien movie or Predator movie. I still think it is the 2004 Alien vs Predator movie, only because it's PG-13. An Alien film and a Predator film should never be PG-13.
Okay. You heard it here. Another hot take. Yeah, that's really good.